Hey everybody, thanks for taking a few minutes and checking out what I got. Well, let me jump right in. I'm an electrician. I've been an electrician for quite some time, and I was always looking for something, always looking for extra income one way or another. I'm diversified. I do a bunch of things. Never have enough time, but I do a bunch of things. And literally, this opportunity drove right in front of me. It was on a truck. It said free energy, so I was a little intrigued by that. So I called the number and spoke to the gentleman, and he showed me what he had, and I really got excited about it, as I still am after 3 years of doing this. And it was a no-brainer for me. So what is it? Well, the name of the company is Ambit Energy, and they're a multi-level marketing company. And what they deal with is strictly one thing, and that is energy. It's electricity and natural gas. They offer it to the customer basically at a discounted rate. That's it. That's what we do. We offer people the ability to save some money on their natural gas and electricity bill, and we get paid every time they pay their bill. So, well, let me get a little more in depth. Like I said, I'm an electrician. I saw this as something really that intrigued me, and I said, okay, let me do some research. So, let me start off with, if you're going to do some research, great, do real research. Putting it in on Google, Ambit Energy, all the stuff comes up, good and bad, and everybody that's posting those has a vested interest one way or another, plus or minus. So you need to do like a third-party, unbiased research. Well, how do we do that? Well, how about like J.D. Power and Associates? J.D. Power and Associates rated us #1 in customer satisfaction in New York and #2 in Connecticut. They do their research, so there you go. You could take their word for it. What other kind of research? Well, Inc. 500. I'm sure everybody's heard of Inc. 500. People kind of know this magazine. In 2010, Ambit Energy was rated the #1 fastest growing company privately held in the United States. Inc. 500 is doing their research, and it's real research, and they're not going to put in any company, especially the #1 company, without doing their homework. So this is a good accolade to have. I mean, we have plenty. Success at Home magazine. Here's another one. This is actually our co-founders are on here. Jerry Thompson Jr. Jerry Thompson, his family started the Southland Corporation, which is basically 7-Eleven. They have more franchises than Starbucks and McDonald's combined. So Jerry has a good background, grew up with it on distribution. Then we have Chris Chambliss here, and he was in a company, and also another multi-level marketing company called Excel Communications, when the telecom industry was deregulated. He brought that company up to $1 billion in sales in the fastest amount of time in United States history. Faster than Google, faster than Microsoft. So he knows a little bit about multi-level marketing. So put these two together, and it's a winning team for sure. I met both of these guys. They're normal guys like us, like you and me, and they're just looking to capitalize on what's happening, as well as we are. They're obviously making a lot more money, but they're the co-founders, so good for them. Welcome to democracy. I love multi-level marketing. I always love the concept. You do something once, you get paid for it over and over again. I just could never get into the whole end of selling a product. I'm not a salesman, and I did Amway when I was in my 20s because I liked it, and they have great products, but I'm selling it to my family and friends for more than they could buy it at BJ's or Costco, and it's on auto ship, and it's shipping more than they want, and they take it off auto ship with all intentions of putting it back on, but never quite get there. So there goes your residual income. With this, it's electricity. It's a no-brainer. You're using it right now. I use it every day. I don't unplug the fridge when I go to work. I don't turn off the hot water heater when I go out for the day. These are things that are just on 24/7. They're unconsciously purchased and habitually used all the time. I don't shut my heat off when it's 30 degrees and then come back and crank it up again. It's just, my house is a constant temperature. So I saw it as, well, everybody could be my customer. Me being an electrician, I had a customer base already, small customer base, and basically I approached them and said, listen, if it's not going to cost you anything, if nothing's going to change, your bill's going to stay the same, nothing's going to change, there's no contract, it won't inconvenience you in any way, would you do me a favor and just try out the service? They said, sure, Mike, we trust you, nothing, I'm going to pay less for it, absolutely you're going to pay less for it. And if you don't like it, you call the incumbent and they switch you back over. But everybody saves. That's why we have such the amount of customers we have. We're over 1.3 billion in sales, over 1 million customers in almost 8 years in existence. I mean, that's a huge number to actually even comprehend that this company is growing in leaps and bounds. We're in 11 states right now. Listen, if multi-level marketing is not your thing, great, you're just seeing it and you want to save money on your electric or natural gas, you go to the website. My website for the energy is energy411.joinambit.com. energy411.joinambit.com. You go there, you put in your zip code, you hit residential or commercial, because we do both. And you see right there, transparent, what you're going to save, how much it is. There's no smoke and mirrors here. It is what it is. I mean, it's a simple thing. My website for more information, because I know you're not going to, I'm not going to be able to give you all of it right here, is energy411.energy526.com, and basically what that is, it's this. It's a DVD, it plays online, and it'll give you really the nuts and bolts to how the compensation plan works, how you're going to make money at it. As all multi-level marketing companies are, there is a cost. There always is a cost. Nothing in life is free. But I can tell you, by getting a handful of customers, you're going to make all your money back. So you're in it for zero. We're an ESCO company. We're licensed to do what we do. Electric was a monopoly, the electric companies. The government came in and said, we can't have monopolies anymore. Freedom of choice, which is great. It drives prices down all the time. Democratic society, this is what we have. So, we're an ESCO company, and we're the only ESCO company, because there are a few other ones that do exactly what we do, but we're the only one that offers the availability for our customers to get free electric and free natural gas. How could that be, right? Well, it's free to be a customer, and they have a referral program, and you refer 15 customers, and they average those bills, and they credit your account every month. So you can get free electricity and free natural gas without ever even joining the business, just by referring a few customers. Well, what is that worth? Well, I have free gas here, which is about $180 a month, maybe $170 a month, and I have free electricity up. I have a house in the Catskills, upstate New York, and I get free electric there, which is like about $110, $120 a month. So you do the math, that's almost $300 a month I'm getting in free energy by doing nothing more than getting 15 customers who are going to save on their electric and natural gas. So, doing nothing more than that, if you get $300 a month in free energy, is that worth it? Is that worth your time? Is that worth taking a few minutes and really seeing what we have, or giving me a call? This is my cell number right here, 631-872-7313. Like I said, we're licensed in 11 states, soon to be Maine. Maine is a great state. I'm looking to get a team going up in Maine, so if you're seeing this in Maine, definitely check that out. Multi-level marketing businesses are good. 80% of them are really quality, but 20% of that is your upline and the support you have in your upline. And that's why I'm making this thing, because I'm trying to build a team. I work hand in hand with my consultants to make them as successful as they want. One thing I do is I get this packet going. I get everybody. I'm on the phone with consultants probably at least once a day with a multitude of consultants, helping them any way I can. Answering their questions, getting them on trainings, educating them on new things that may have just come up. We're working hand in hand to really, I get you, where you need to be. I'm in construction, so it's like blueprints. There's a certain order of operations of blueprints. You're not going to go to an empty vacant lot and scratch your head and say, okay, I guess I should order the shingles now. No, you need to clear the land, you need to dig the hole, you need to put in the foundation, then you need to get the wood. I mean, there's a certain order of operations, like changing a tire. You can't just have a tire and pull over the side of the road and try to take the rim off without jacking the vehicle up. So you need to pull over, you need to go in the trunk, you need to pull out the jack, pull out the tire, jack the thing up, take off the rim, put the new one on. I mean, there's a certain order of operations exactly like this business. And I lay it out with my consultants from start to finish. We joke around, it's baby steps. This is the first thing you need to do, this is the second thing, this is the third. How much time do you really need to put against it is really up to you. It's an hour, maybe a week, 2 hours a week, 10 hours a week. It's really what you're looking to make to make a difference in your life. I personally put in about 7 or 8 hours a week on this right now, making great money just with that little bit of time. I'm putting more and more in as the checks go up and up. That's a motivating factor for sure. But to just start off on a small scale, not a problem at all to do that. What do you want to make? $300, $500, $700 a month? I mean, plus free energy, is that going to make a difference? Most people it will. Or some people are looking for $3,000, $5,000, $7,000 a month. Is that going to make a difference? Just about everybody, that will. Some people, it's not even about the money. Some people are just trying to get the time back because they're doing 80 hours a week and they just don't have any time with their family.